Hey everyone, it's Jem with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me for this Plan With Me video. If you'd like to see what I'm going to do, stick around. What's up, friends? It's Jem with ChappyPlans. Thanks for joining me. I am setting up my wellness planner for the month of April for 2025. And I have some stickers and stamps that I'm going to be using. I just used these in a Hobonichi cousin plan with me video, and I want to try them in my wellness planner. These are planner activities from Syncopation Design. I get to be a guest maker for her, and I want to share this stamp set and then the planner words stamp set, just in case I decide to use this one. But these are two of her newer releases, so I'll link them in the description box for you, which, by the way, I always have down there in case you want to see what Jennifer has to offer in her small shop, and your support is greatly appreciated. So I'm going to set up April. Right now we're still in the beginning of March. Finally was able to get back to working out because for February, if you guys remember, I was sick for half the month. So I tested positive for COVID, and then I didn't work out. Tried to track what I was eating and how I was feeling. Then I got the sinus infection and the flu, and I was like, forget it. I'm not even going to bother. So it was kind of a wash as far as the month. So back to starting, tracking everything and getting on a health routine, praying that it can stay that way. And now I'm going to set up April. In case you've never seen this amazing planner system, this is the vertical version, and it is also the mini version. There is a larger regular size, and there are folios, there are accessories galore for these, and Laurel Denise is someone who I'm an affiliate for, so you can check out that link below as well. If you decide to shop, I would appreciate it if you use those, and you can use my code, so you save a little bit of money. It's Jen10, and it's the same code that I have for According to Allie, whose stickers I'll be using this month. So I've got honeybees. This is the new release from March, and I have this left over from the original Patreon release a few years ago. I thought I'd bring in these crafty quotes because they're just really small that I have left, and I don't want to take up a lot of space during the week. I don't decorate much because I do tend to write quite a bit. So decoration is minimal, but it's always there to keep me inspired and kind of keep me going. So I'm going to be using the bees. And then I have lots of washi that I pulled. This one actually is from According to Allie, and these are just washi that I have in my stash. And then I have a couple of Tombos as well in case I decide to pull these out. 772 and 992. So let me get started. Now that I've talked about my supplies. So I have to figure out if extend bar continues beyond this. So let me just look online real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to be continuing bar because let's see, I should actually mark like this day is the day that the what is this called? The amplified calendar starts with this one. I'm just going to put amplified calendar. I think that's when it starts. Signature one, cardio one. Yes. So I don't work out on weekends just for my own, like that's just a choice that I make. You could work out every single day. They probably want you to, but whatevs. So I am going to quick speed up the camera and write in all of the workouts that I will need to do. All right, I have those written in, but we are away from the 11th through like the 17th. So some of these might get moved to like the weekend we're back. I'm not sure, but it's okay. I wrote it here, and then I can actually write the workout I'm doing over here when it comes time. So let me add some decor now. I think I'm going to put some washi down here because there's room. And then let's see. I'm gonna put this quote start somewhere. I think that's pretty motivating and it makes sense for this spread. And then I'm gonna do the beehive, kind of layered. And we could do a bee like this. That's already gorgeous. So I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. All right, and then let's see. I'm just gonna do like a little tiny bit of, whoa, that was aggressive sticker removal. That's what I get, a ripped sticker. I'm super distracted right now because if you've been following me, then you know we got a new kitten and he is asleep behind me on the craft room bed. And whenever he kind of wakes up in between his little like nap cycles or whatever, sleep cycles, I don't know what you want to call them. He makes this super cute little like a tiny little meow. And then he goes back to sleep. It's the cutest, and I'm completely obsessed. He's Nora's kitten, but, you know, obviously she's at school when I'm home, so he was actually sleeping on me, and I had to pick him up and put him on the bed because I was like, I got a film buddy. I let him sleep on me and I like listened to my audiobook and scrolled for a bit, but then I was like, all right, I have to like do things. So I'm sorry. I never use this little calendar, so it's totally fine for me to cover it up. And then let's do this pink. Whoops. I was gonna put this here, but it's kind of too light maybe, or too thin, I mean. This will be good. I'll just use this one. It's just, I just put it there because I like the look. It's definitely not a need. It's completely just for aesthetics. There's no rhyme or reason, no rationale behind it. All right, and then I thought I would do something a little different this month. I thought I would use the washi. Like usually I use a pen to separate, but I'm gonna try. I just don't need that much room to write. Like this is where I put my highs and lows. Actually, let me stamp that. I decided I was gonna use the theater stamp for that because it's got like a happy and a sad face, so that made sense. And I'm just gonna get my ink. I have just this Memento black ink, and that's what this is going to be. In fact, I think I'm gonna go through and do all the stamping. And I've used this stamp before, so I don't need to prime it. And by prime it, I mean you just wanna like rub off the little layer of like, I don't know, it's because it's new, it'll have like a very thin film to it from manufacturing. So you wanna just rub it up against your skin or use like a baby wipe or something, and then you can do your stamping. And then to clean it, I just use a baby wipe. And you can use any ink color you want, obviously, which is fun. I'm going with black. And then the next, so then I need to do, I'm gonna separate it out. This is new, guys. We're trying something new. So highs and lows are gonna go here. Whoops. So I think this will be enough room. And this is like the perfect width of these rows, which is awesome. Love that for me. I think I got all of this washi. It came in like a big pastel pack from Michaels. All right, so I'm just gonna pull this across. The nice thing about this, compared to using a marker, is that it's nice and straight and even, which is a struggle for me when I use just a pen. All right, and then the next row is my exercise, like what I actually did to move my body. So I'm just gonna use, because I'm doing bar, I'm gonna use this lotus, even though that really to me is like yoga, but close enough. I've never used it, so here I go. Prime it, ink it up, and then stamp. Perfect. All right. Oh, I hear you, little boy. Oh my gosh, you're so little. What? It's okay. Hi. Hi, Toothless. I don't know why he does that. Sorry you had to just hear a whole conversation with my cat. I don't need much room, so I'm gonna give myself more room. Let me see how much room I used to record meals. Yeah, so I only use about 4 lines. So I'm gonna move this up. And that's what I freaking love about this planner. Well, okay, I love everything about this planner, but I love, love, love that I can change how I'm using this little tiny weekly view based on like what workouts I'm doing and what health goals I want to focus on. Like, it's so versatile. All right, and then the last stamp, I'm gonna get another stamp block, is my meals. So I'm gonna use this one. So another like reason I'm a big proponent of stamps obviously is that you can get as creative as you want. You can also buy them one time and then have them forever. So if this one purchase and like an ink pad is an investment for the whole year, that's a good deal because you use them as many times as you want. And I just, instead of like buying the same sticker sheet over and over again, you know what I mean? So, and then this little spot I use, where's my whiteout, to keep track, whoops, keep track of Nora's health. So let me see if I have anything for that. Maybe I'll just do this little heart. This little heart will make sense. And I've never used this one either. And it fits perfectly in that column, which is, again, so satisfying. So let me see how many lines I'd used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm gonna speed up the camera, put on some music, and fill in all this functional stuff now that I've done it in real time, and then I'll come back. So I have all the stamps and the washi in place, and now I can decorate a little bit. So I don't work out on weekends, so I have like this space that I can write in, or I can decorate, and I don't usually track my meals on weekends either. So this area tends to be where I add my stickers for the most part. So let me see. I'm gonna put a little. Oh, I'm gonna just put this here for fun. And then do the little honey. Honey. And then honeycomb. And then a bee. Aren't bees fascinating? Do you ever watch that lady on, like, she's on all the social medias, but she's like, and it was the great day of saving the bees. Like, she has such a soothing voice. I don't know if that's exactly what she says, but at the end of all her videos, that's kind of like her tagline. Like, mine is "You are enough," and hers is like, and it was another great day of saving the bees. And she like she like goes on call to like all these crazy found hives and saves all the bees and literally just like scoops the bees out by hand. And I'm always like, bro, you're so brave. Like, how do you do that? All right, I think that's good. I can always come back and add more if I want, because I have a lot of stickers this time between all these sheets. So right now we have love. This one here, why not? This beautiful leafy. These are stunning, not gonna lie. Maybe like that. More honey. Honey, do. All right. Then I finished that sheet. That's super exciting. Ooh, I have these pretty florals to use. So exciting. Hopefully I don't eat a lot of snacks this day, because I just put a bunch of stickers in its spot. Ah, that was a fail. Okay, I think that looks pretty. I'm trying to think if I want to add anything else. All right, I might come back. I gotta use this big beehive. I'll put it here. I don't know if I'll be able to work out while we're away anyway, so I have more room. Like, I know we're traveling on this day, on Friday, so I could have done something like here too. Oh well, I can go back if I need. That's cute. Unless you're deathly afraid of bees, in which case I hope you're not watching this video because you'd be traumatized. I want this here. Like, when I'm on vacation, I tend to not really track what I'm eating or if I'm moving, unless it's like Disney and we get 80,000 steps in a day, you know? Which we need to start planning that trip. I mean, it's not for a while. We're not going till November. I don't like that. Nope. It's gonna have to be in the same orientation as the bloom down here, because that will bother me. So it's gonna go vertical because OCD. Who's got OCD? You know me. No? So cringe, as Nora would say. Mom, that's so cringe. You're so cringe. My husband and I tried to explain to Nora at dinner last night that it's our job to be cringe. Like, as parents, that is like a rite of passage. We have to. We have no choice. It's what we signed up for. So, sorry, not sorry, but your parents are cringe. You're welcome. All right, we'll be back. I'll be back to the grind this week, so keep that in mind, Jen. I don't know. All right, you can go there, and then let's see. It's interesting to, like, oh my God, am I even in frame? Okay. It's interesting to not have a ton of room to decorate. It kind of makes you, like, really think, get creative, which is fun. It's like a little challenge, you know? Oop. Do this be here. This looks like bare to me, though, kind of. Maybe just there. Okay, that's pretty. Now I'm going to use my little tiny icons that I use normally in this spot back here, because there are not stamps that, first of all, these are way too big. And then in the words, there's not enough words to coordinate with all of the things I track. So, which I realize it's like not a fail on Jennifer at all. It's just, you know, like I'm very specific about what I track. So I do movement or exercise, whatever you want to call it. Then I track make sure I'm drinking 6 to 4 ounces of water every day. Why did I put this on the line? It needs to go over. The book fair is this week, so that's kind of crazy. All right, this is no late night snacking. This is Instagram stories. This is read. And then this is journal. Whoops. Actually, I think I want to use, this looks like a planner too, which is fine, but I kind of want to use a pencil if I have one, because I don't know, it just seems to make more sense. Sorry, that was one of my coworkers calling. Oh my God, she's so funny. So I feel like I have to tell the story now. Oh no, I totally messed that sticker up. Oh well, I'll have to use another one. That's what I get for not making sure it was all the way secured. So it's hilarious. But last year, one of the teachers at the school that I'm at, we were talking about how we take emergency like all the time. We drink it all the time. You have to, you know, when you're around all those kids and germs. And we were like, yeah, we swear by it. But I was like, we buy it in bulk from BJ's, which is like, I don't, if you don't have one, it's like a Costco, but not as good. Costco's the bomb. We don't have a Costco. Sad. But anyways, so I was like, except when you get the big bulk one, you get raspberry. It's like a variety pack. You get raspberry, tangerine, and like orange or something. And I do not like the orange at all. And that's her favorite. And she doesn't like the raspberry. And that's my favorite. So we were like, oh my gosh, we should totally switch. So we did. And now that's what we do. So actually, I'm going to write with the end of this just because I feel like it. So there. So now whenever we each buy like our bulk emergency, we exchange it at school. And she was calling to tell me that she had brought hers in. And actually, after I film this and eat a little something, actually, maybe I'll just grab like a snack at Starbucks. I'm not that hungry. I will go over to the school because I need to shut down, close out the book fair, and then like pack it all up. So I said, I'll stop by your classroom and I'll drop off. We can do our exchange. You know, feels like a little shady deal. So funny. Anyway, it's probably not very entertaining, but for me, I think that's kind of funny. Now on the back, this is where I track my measurements and weight and then my sleep. So let's see. I'm going to... I'm going to use... Whoa! Wow, she was stuck to my marker. I am going to... So it's right here. Use my marker to draw the line. No, you know what? I'm going to use washi. Yep. How about that? How do you like them apples? I don't know. I'm just switching it up this month, you know? I like it. I might have to do this because then it's like I'm using my washi too. You know what I mean? We love that. All right, I have to flip back and forth while I set this up. Put March. No, this is April. Oh my God. Didn't I do that last month? I feel like I did. I did that with something last month. April. And then what do I do? I go like this. Then let me write these in. All right, so that's that. And then let me see how I do my sleep. There are 30 days in April. All right, let me put this chart in. All right, there we go. And then this is for Nora. I also forgot to add rows up here. Jen. Slacking. It's not evenly spaced by any means. It's just however small I can write to make sure I get all the months or all the days in for the month. Nora. Okay. Because she has celiacs and all kinds of other things going on, so I want to make sure she's good. Right, now where is my hexagon washi that I had? I'm gonna add that down here because it's pretty. And why not? And then this one. Okay. Except it's way crooked. All right. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to put quotes on some of these other pages. I'll have to go back and do that. All right, we'll do follow your heart. Let me see. This is the week we're away. So that can go here. Perfect. And then I have create. Oh, all right. I have one more word left. I have glow. Awesome. And then there's so much like extra paper. If you wanted to take like a hole punch and make bullets, you could do that, by the way. Which I don't really have the time for, but you know, it's an idea. Oh, let's see. Guess I'll put it. Was it too random to put it here like that? I think it's all right. All right, now I'll use the rest of these and then we'll be done. I know these videos tend to be longer because, you know, it's the whole month, but then it's done. You know what I mean? Gorgeous. So freaking gorgeous. These stickers are stunning. Okay, that's so pretty. And then let me see if I want to add anything back in these weeks. Like these 2 weeks look pretty full. This one looks sparse. I'm gonna add this leaf doodle up here. Sorry, I know you can hear my cat, my kitten. His little bell on his collar jingling around. I hope that's not too distracting. And then this one I'll add another bee. Yay! Love using my stickers. That makes me super happy. Okay. I said I was done, but I lied. The last I'm gonna do super quick is color in these icons because I just feel like being extra. Apparently, this is the month of being extra for me. So again, I'll probably, you know what, I'll do one. I'm gonna do this week in real time just so you can see. I mean, I think watching somebody color must be so freaking boring. But, and then I'll do the rest off camera. and come back and show you. All right, so see, it's like super simple. Maybe I'll color this one. But I don't know. It just like adds something. So I'm gonna color the rest in and then I'll be back. Okay, friends, that looks so cute. I decided I need to add some more pink up here, right over the days of the week, just because it's the month of extraness. Look how cute that is. I am honestly obsessed. This is my favorite spread for the month, like the entire month I've done so far this year. All right, let's do a little flipsy, shall we? So I wrote in all the categories: high, low, bar, and then meals, and then Nora. So the first week, second week, third week, and fourth week. Also, side note, stamps are your favorite and your jam, or they should be, because you can totally customize them with color as well. You can use whatever you want to color them in, and they can mean whatever you want. There's my trackers all in the back, and then a spot for Nora's health. All right, so I will link Allie's stickers. I will also link Jennifer from Syncopation Designs stamps in case you're interested. I'll link these even though I didn't use them, just because I mentioned them and showed them. And let me know if you have any questions about anything. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your continued support. It means so much. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss my content. And I'll see you next time. Take care, friends. Remember that you are enough. Love you guys. Have a good one. Bye.